Yo mitra Waqwaw, selamat datang kembali di live streaming Waqwaw Gaming Channel. Kembali kita bermain si Hogwarts Legacy. Alright, let's continue the journey. First trial sudah, second trial udah. Sepertinya itu tinggal dikit lagi ya kalau lihat dari challenges ya. I gotta do something first. All right, let's do this. Sekarang kita lagi berada di home sweet home. Kok dimasukin lagi? Kok dimasukin lagi? Mana apa nih? Oh, diri kera baru dapat. Species limit reach. Tadi gue masukin juga apa ya? Calf. Kita ganti dulu. Ini semuanya digosok. Set. Enak ya. Sini nggak perlu olahraga, jadi udah bagus kali. Sorry. Gue mau naruh kodok dulu. Kodok. Tahu di mana kodoknya? Kodok dan ini lainnya. Sini kan? Bisa nggak taruh kodoknya? Bisa. Ini apa sih? Diri crawl. Ini yang aneh-aneh aja yang kita taruh ya. Lucu-lucu banget. Tuh, gue mau ini juga. Apa yang kita ingin ya? Hello. Oke, semuanya sudah makan.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Lagi makan dia. Nggak makan deh. Wingardium Leviosa. Nggak tahu gue. Hogwarts. Apalagi itu Hogwarts. Collect. Kayak diri kagak harusnya ada dua deh. Lupa gue. Dik, sudah beranak Dik. Masih Dik.
Revelio.
Ya Dik. Oh dia. Hello Dik.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
I'm sorry, Deke.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story.
I'm so sorry.
And now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Oh, kenapa? Oh, ini connectingnya. Ada connecting door sekarang, connecting. Mana hewan-hewan lucuku? Hello everybody. Oke, semuanya sudah makan? Saya minta rewardnya semuanya. Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Saya minta rewardnya. Ini gua ambil ya. Ada yang bisa gue masukin aja di sini nih. Ini calf kali ya. Ini puff skin gue baik banget. Apa yang bisa gue ini? Hippogriff. Supaya kita punya banyak hippogriff. Hey, baby hippogriff. So cute. So cute eh. Arresto momentum. Mungkin kita upgrade tuh sedikit, atau kita ganti-ganti dulu ya. Ini lebih baik nggak? Duh. Wah, ini menarik nih. Tapi level belum cukup. So, kayaknya sebentar lagi kita akan banyak combat ya. Combat. Anjing, minus 12. Pakai yang mana ya? Defense-nya nambah tapi offense-nya turun. Ini kayak bisa kita upgrade. Social kita bisa di-upgrade kayaknya. Kita upgrade deh. Shal lama ini kita ya. Salah mencet. Bener. Mana shal kita? Kita upgrade. Aduh, kan Fuper itu loh, apa sih Fuper? Gimana cara dapetin Fuper tuh? Apa sih tadi yang pengen gue upgrade tuh? Ini. Oh, ini bisa lagi nih. Gokil. Dia yang gue punya grapon. Apa itu grapon? Fuper lagi anjing. Fuper nih. Emosi gue. Mana Dik? Yuk, saatnya kita melanjutkan sini deh ya. In the shadow of discovery. Udah track belum sih? Track. In the shadow of discovery. Itu di mana sih? Di sini. Tahu di mana? Kita akan belajar jurus Imperio. Betul bener gue di sini, keren juga gue. Undercroft, nih tempatnya sini ya. Markasnya Sebastian Sallow dan juga Ominis Gaunt. Ada T di belakang soalnya, Gaunt. Keren ya mereka bisa punya tempat begini nih. Crucial. Aduh, panas.
You'll
Hello,
never
Sebastian.
believe what did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I agree.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominis. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Send an owl.
And don't feel sorry for Ominis. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Oh.
Ominis, we were just about to get some
Good
bed. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
No.
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone.
Incendio.
I'll be on my way.
Oops. Weh, mana lu?
I'm not letting this go.
Ominous. Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but
It's a
he's
good
as
idea.
irresponsible
Karena kita
and
akan
reckless
belajar
now
Imperio dan
as
juga
his
Avada
parents
Kedavra.
were years ago. It's why they died.
Such a tragic loss. What happened?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
Magic.
It is.
Still a muggle.
That's why I can't
Yeah.
understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost
am
Anne. I cannot lose
your
Sebastian
father.
too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
The spellbook's giving a special hope. The special book is concerning.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he
Tapi dia
might,
Slytherin ya?
please
Ya emang
let
nggak
me
bisa
know.
milih sih ya, karena si Topi yang milihin kita ya.
It would mean a lot.
Tapi Harry Potter bisa ngomong not Slytherin, not Slytherin, not Slytherin. Better be Gryffindor. Ini kita kemana bisa? Udah gitu doang. Not Slytherin. I see. Gue lupa kata-katanya apa. Bentar, kita berjalan. Loh, ngapain lu nunggu di depan? Siapa sih? Sebastian bukan sih? Sebastian tuh mau Ominous ya? Ominous nih, Ominous gone. Ominous? Kemana lo, ha? Hah? Lo kemana? Lo kemana? Hah? Kemana lo? Kemana lo, ha? Hah? Hah? Avada Kedavra! Udah nih. Nggak jadi kelanjutan nih. Gitu dong. Ngecewakan. Kita harus ini kayaknya ya. World map. Salah pencet. Bodoh kan. Quest deh quest. Find the remaining. A friend indeed. Ini boleh. Meet Poppy Sweeting. Poppy Sweeting. Namanya lucu juga, Poppy Sweeting. Siapa tuh Poppy Sweeting? Gue lupa. Dimana Poppy? Jauh nggak Poppy? 1386. Oke. Saatnya kita menggunakan Blue Flame. Saatnya kita mengandalkan fast travel ya. Saatnya kita memakai fitur di game. The fast travel. Gue nyari Fooper tuh di mana sih? Niffler. Fooper tuh siapa sih Fooper nih? Siapa yang punya Fooper? Yang gue tau Flipper, sendal Flipper.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
Sure.
What to do?
What to do? On the road again.
Revelio.
Na 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 na, on the road again. Sekali-sekali kerjain ini ya. Si astronomi ini. Mumpung lagi gelap.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Gimana itu? Gimana cara rotate? Ini dong. Kurang dulu. Oh, naga. Draco Malfoy, anjay.
Revelio.
Ini apa nih? Oh, ini juga ya. Si apa nih namanya? Nah, kita masih ganti dulu. Kita ganti ini sama kita ganti ini. Alright.
Levioso.
Berat nih. Ini baik banget. 5 kali cuy. Dapat dari satu.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
Oke.
Revelio.
Gimana lagi ya lagi?
But only muggles fall.
Pergi kayaknya.
Really do worry.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Poppy? Apa yang Poppy lakukan di sini sendirian coba?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Hey Poppy. Poppy's sweating.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead and...
What is it,
Did
Poppy?
you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help. Especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Hauntow Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's
Why?
best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Kok aneh suara tadi?
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something
Poachers.
ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Mata
This
apa
way.
yang tadi ya?
Revelio.
Ntar Poppy. Ada mushroom. Poppy, mushroom. Fly to the moon, Poppy. Poppy. Bisa nggak? Bisa naik nggak? Gue Leviosa nih. Gue Levioso. Hah?
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Oh.
Revelio.
Kita nggak bakal
An entire castle
lawannya,
to
Bang.
roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Let's go, Poppy.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Poppy. Wow.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Mushroom. Fly to the moon.
This
mushroom, Poppy.
is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
Sepertinya kita harus revelio nih di sini.
Incendio. Why wouldn't they take
Investigate.
their cages with them when they left? Revelio.
Sepertinya ada monster.
Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Smoking. Minum dulu. Aus.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Poppy, kita tidak aman di sini, Poppy.
Anything interesting?
Yeah.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Okay.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this. Kayak Star Wars aja.
How do goblin and poacher interests
Shit,
align?
view-nya bagus juga sini.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here.
Waduh,
Let's get a better lay of the land.
bentar ya. Oke, kita mesti pakai ini. Let's go, Poppy. Hilang, Poppy. Let's go. Let's go, Poppy.
Revelio.
I can assure you, none of us are intimidated by your rash decisions, especially the one where you ended up with an actual rash.
I heard something. Gimana, Poppy? Udah naksir sama gue belum? Kok?
Revelio.
Jangan dong. Jangan sini dong. Lu mau mati ya? Lu mau mati? Pertanyaannya. Sepertinya ini lu mau mati ya?
Revelio.
Untung mayatnya hilang ya. Mereka belum mati sih. Hehehe.
Revelio.
Merlin, you think
Revelio.
they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Jago nggak gue, Poppy? Gue jago nggak, Poppy? Akui gue lah. Wah, nih. Bau-baunya gede nih tendanya di dalam ini. Kampret emang. Pocet.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons.
Keren sih.
We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around.
Gue support gerakan ini.
But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
I heard something.
Don't know what Victor was thinking straight.
Focus, Totalis.
Kita nggak boleh ketahuan di sini.
Revelio.
Lewat mana kita? Di sini.
Have you heard of your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precise.
Focus, Totalis. Revelio.
Malah ngambil ini. Malah ngambil chest mentolol.
It seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Yes. You have no idea.
Focus, Totalis. Revelio.
You have no idea who's coming. Oh, kata gue yang hijau sih kayaknya.
One, isn't there? Except this time it's not just one, is it?
Did you hear those goblins? Randall and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Wah, anjing gede banget.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
Oke, saatnya kita bertarung. Dia bilang juga.
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Nggak bisa ini gue. Nggak bisa lari gue. Wih. Alohomora.
Alohomora.
Santo Alohomora. Di bawah sini. Aduh. Man. Alright. Kita bungkus telurnya. Kita apa namanya? Kita ternakin ya.
Alright, I have the egg.
Rahman bener.
Ready.
Halo bang, halo.
The elements of surprise will
Halo,
only buy us a few seconds.
Risnadi, kamu siapa?
Let's make them count.
Risnadi Rahman.
Revelio.
Ntar dulu, looting. Kita harus looting. Makan apel juga.
That's it.
Careful! Wrap rope before this dragon intact!
Arrest their momentum. Incendio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My bike.
I'm sure it's a
One less human to worry about.
See how you like this?
Lumos.
Thought you could hide from me, did you? Bring up.
Why have you not run away? Intention down, do you
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Please, jangan makan kita, please. Please. Kita bukan sarapan, kita
This
bukan
may have been
dinner.
a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Nah, itu. Makan. Goodbye. Crispy. Terus manis gak tuh? Langsung di barbecue. Langsung saja di barbecue. Wow, jangan marah dong. Apa?
Incendio.
Go now. Free. You are free. You are free. Cuma kita bisa naik naga ya.
This way.
Keren juga nih cutscene. Tumben keren cutscene.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Hebridean Black tuh apa tuh?
I don't think she knew they
Itu
had her
nadanya
egg.
maksudnya.
She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Iya, kita harus ini apa namanya?
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
Kita ternakin
It'd be
buat
foolish
apa,
not to
Harry Potter
expect it.
keempat, kalau enggak, ntar
They're
nggak
not
bakal
a
ada
forgiving
Harry
lot.
Potter keempat.
I'm sorry to say that you
Kalau
likely
nggak
have a
ada naga,
larger
nggak ada Harry
target
Potter
on your
keempat,
back
bro.
now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Oke.
Revelio.
I shall see you back at the castle.
Nah, gue ditinggal lagi dah. Mana lo
No
kendaraan lo?
need to race now, my friend. Let's go! Come on, Highwing!
Setelah kita dimakan
It's time
lagi.
you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Peaceful sekali ya. To the Azkaban. Untung belum ada dementor kayaknya, belum ada dementor. Oke, saat kita lihat apa tugas kita dari Profesor Weasley. Collect the field guide page in the underground harbor. Collect the field guide page from the book Intermediate Transfiguration in the library. Oke. Yang pertama dulu. Landing. Nggak bisa landing. Begitu tidak bisa landing di sini. Kunaon eta landing, cok. Nyebelin banget. Landing sih, landing. Oh, bro. Susah pakai ini. Landingnya susah. Nggak bisa sembarang landing. Naik kayak setengah mati aja. Landing, cok. Cok, nggak boleh terbang di dalam sini. Dalam ini, cok. Bahaya kita, bahaya. Waduh, susah banget ini. Bener-bener ini nggak bisa landing di sini.
Faster, Highwing!
Sini, landing. Enough. Highwing. Repotkan sekali kau, Highwing. Mana itu?
Revelio.
Pot apa ini? Collect the field guide. Kok lu malah main ini?
So this is the underground harbor.
Aduh. Kita mesti menghilang.
Revelio. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Kaget gua. Mana sih? Oh ini. Penting banget ya kita mesti nyari ini. Oke, itu satu. Ini apa nih sini? Oh. Asli bisa naik lift kita. Terus nextnya juga nggak? Males banget sih buat jalan itu doang.
Revelio.
Nope. Ini nggak enak nih, suasananya sepi gini nih. Kita bikin siang dong.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Revelio.
That's online.
It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Mana sih? Pusing-pusing kalau tuh. Bikin tangga gitu banget.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Yeah, where is that?
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
What?
The snake bird.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question.
Okay.
Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix
Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Deathly
The
Hallows.
Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Aduh. Quaffle?
The Quaffle.
That's right.
Yeah,
When a
but
chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
change species. False.
False.
Correct.
Yes.
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species.
Okay.
Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
So, yang tadi easy itu. Ya tadi golden station. Coba kita coba
I'd like
lagi
to
ya.
answer
Kita
more
coba lagi
questions.
tuh, apa
What
kemampuan
governmental
kita di
body
ini.
directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
What the hell?
The Wizards Council.
That's correct.
Okay.
The Wizards Council
I'm a genius.
disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Which dragon is the smallest? Antipodian of... What the hell?
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Oh my god. Bener-bener aja. Karena namanya Hogsmeade, ini ada Quincy Hog.
Quincy Hog.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
The hide behind. Nggak
A
tahu
rune
gua.
spore.
That's incorrect. The answer was a demiguise. While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
What's the only spell known as to repel letherfold? What?
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time.
Okay.
Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Kapan kita beres ya? What was the law of transfiguration?
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp.
Ngasal
One of the
banget,
principal
anjing.
exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Ya, ini
Knowledge is
kali
the
ya.
real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus.
Gua mana
Which
tahu
magical
itu.
creature is the only one known to
Wah,
produce
sih.
eggs through its mouth?
The rune spore.
That's right!
Okay.
According to parcel mouths,
Okay, kita
each of the
dapat.
rune spore's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Gak tahu gue.
Mount Greylock.
Well done!
Bener,
The
anjir.
American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
What is it? Oh, ini gue tahu.
Virositiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person according to what they find attractive,
Sotoy banget, anjing.
such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Nope, not now.
I don't
Thank
have
you.
time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later.
Okay.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make me work at this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio!
Apa yang di bawah? Oh ini. Ini buat ini kita cuma ini di mana? Udah ini deh. Udah datang sendiri. Jadi kita dapat 13 nih. Ini yang ke-13 kita.
Brilliant. Revelio.
Masih ada suaranya. Gimana sih? Di atas gitu ya? Mana babi?
Revelio.
Sini gua menjauh. What the? Di bawah berarti kayaknya. Sialan.
Revelio.
Ups. Ya, tadi beresin nama ini. Librarian. Apa di bawah situ ya? Oh. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Revelio.
Your homework, not once, not even twice, but thrice now. Thrice. Do you intend to study, or do you plan to remain a nuisance forever?
Salah.
Get your head down.
I'd like to see your parents.
Hello. Who's he?
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl.
Hello, Gareth.
From cheating.
So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Okay.
Thank you again for retrieving that Murmush artifact for me. Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
Sekelas lagi dah. Ada owl, ada burung hantu.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Do I?
Beautifully done.
First try, baby, first try. Professor? Professor? Professor. Il professore.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Bentar dulu ya. Ada pintu rahasia ini harus kita aji mumpung kita di sini, bro. Harusnya kita buka dari dulu. Aduh, gue salah. Itu di mana? Bukan di sini ya? Damn it, kita harus ke sana. Ada profesor.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Professor. Hold up.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook. Lucu banget sih namanya. Gabdi. Enemy. Enemy of mine. Oh. Gimana cara kita ke sana? Apa ini? Nggak ada suaranya. Allah orang. Ruangan dalam ruangan.
Arrest the momentum.
Aduh salah. Aduh salah gua.
Levioso.
Levioso. Levioso. Wingardium Levioso.
Revelio.
Again. Gimana cara kita ke sana? No matter. So, kita ada dua ini ya, ada dua mission. Mom's the world. Speak to Natty outside the divination classroom. Ini apa nih? Talk to Poppy after rescuing the dragon from the closet. Poppy is ready to discuss our next move. She wants to meet in the Three Broomstick. In the shadow of the mine. Speak with Amit. Kita kerjain yang gini-gini dulu ya. Baru lanjut ke main story-nya.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Historically speaking, there's never...
Godric Gryffindor was the greatest...
Wait. Oh, bukan ada kertasnya. Kita memasuki ruangan yang bakal ini.
Over here.
Copyright strike.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details.
Jangan ikut campur
In
urusan orang,
fact,
Bella.
I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Alright. Ini ruangan ini banget ya. Memberikan kita copyright ya. Copyright strike. Sebaiknya kita cepat keluar dari sini. Sudah, missionnya gitu dong. Cuma suruh ketemu gitu doang. Udah ketemu Neti dulu. Ketemu si netizen, Neti. Ini bolak-balik aja terus. So. Oke, ini dong.
Away, High Wing! Away!
Up and away! Up and away, High Wing. Kayak di versi India gitu. Landing. Flight attendant, prepare for landing. Flight attendant, prepare for landing. Another happy landing.
Revelio.
Nope.
Off on another adventure, are we?
So frustrating.
Hello, Nettie.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabilaland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Really?
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Wagadu.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
What are you up to now?
Sebenarnya kita harus ngebantuin ini dulu ya. Apaan nih? Quest kita udah mau habis ya. Upgrade cheer 15 kali. Quest. Let's go. In the shadow. In the shadow, shadow, in the world of the living home. Shadow, shadow. Apa ini? Infamous foe. Ini apa nih? Giant purple toad dan aduh. Gue nyariin, cuk.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
How nice to see you.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer.
Safer?
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Go. Let's go. Okay. We got some moonstone. Kita dapat moonstone ya, saudara-saudara.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
Next time I see Pig or that student.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Okay. Halo semuanya. You are no match.
Confringo. Incendio. Why, Crucible? Revelio.
See? I'm that powerful.
Confringo. Instantly. Bombarda.
Ini mesti diganti kayaknya nih.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same.
Apa ya? Defender. Anjay.
Revelio.
Defender. Banyak loot. Sabar. Udah habis ya. Udah nggak ada yang bisa di-loot ya. Okay, off we go. Nggak bisa ini kita ya, nggak bisa tahu.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do advance.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Defender. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Confringo.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I agree.
Revelio.
Itu doang aja kan? Oh enggak, masih ada lagi. Game ini nggak pelit kok, tenang aja.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
Apa lu baru ngasih tau sekarang ya?
For better or for worse, we're in. Accio.
I won't rest.
Bombarda. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo. Revelio.
Tunggu ke friendly fire lo ya. Lombat.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Confringo.
How many Ranrock loyalists are in here?
Revelio. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
They get it. Mellow sweet.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Udah dulu. Sini kayak ada
Revelio. Confringo.
Lah.
Revelio.
Revelio. kan? Mau ini deh, mau sembunyi-sembunyi nih, mau sembunyi-sembunyiin ini harta karun. Enak aja loh. Harus gue naikin dulu.
Leviosa.
Weh, apa-apaan dia bisa terbang? Bisa teleport gitu lu, jumper lu
It's
ya.
no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar signs, Accio, fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really. Revelio.
Halo, sweet. Ntar dulu dong. Selanjut situ kan. Sini apa? Kayaknya sih nggak kesini.
Confringo. Confringo.
Nah kan. Lumayan, 58 tuh. 58 pounds.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. Revelio.
Kita baliknya gimana, bro? Smash. Smashing. Sepertinya kita naik sini.
Prepare.
Ini. Genius. I'm a genius, man. Untung lo perginya sama gua loh.
Revelio.
Untung gua ngecek lagi ke sini. Cara ke bawah tuh gimana? Kita ke sini. Dingin, air dingin. Ngapain ngikutin gua? Lu tunggu aja di situ.
Revelio. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Itu doang.
Confringo.
Segitu doang kemampuan ini.
Revelio.
You can't carry any more. Wiggle. Oh, udah penuh ini. Wiggle potion. Wiggle.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Revelio, that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Aduh, lupa gua.
Lumos.
You.
Revelio.
Lumos. Kita tuh gede juga ya. Aduh.
Confringo.
Aduh, anjing, sorry.
Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
A brother who works at Gringo. Couldn't pay me enough.
Confringo.
Telat.
Revelio.
Refleks lu kurang tajam ya, kurang cepat.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Hello.
Reminds me of the
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Cruise! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Revelio
Cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Confringo! Revelio.
Oh, itu dia rune-runnya.
Confringo!
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Revelio. Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Sebelum kita lanjut ke...
Confringo!
Ini apa nih gunanya nih?
Revelio.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more runes. Wasn't expecting that.
Jago juga gue. Dengan pengetahuan gue yang super ngasal tadi.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Sebastian, I think I found something.
Unravel more of this
a
mystery.
canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something
Confringo.
about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
Mana? Ngomong
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there.
Okay.
This place is odd, to be sure.
Revelio!
But I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
Ini coy.
Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Revelio! Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying.
Marah dia.
Unbelievable.
Crucio. Crucio.
Bombada.
Untung nggak kena ya.
Confringo.
Untung miss lagi lo, kok nggak lo mati lo. Okay, on to the next mission. Hogsmeade yang baru. Oh, minding your own business. Speak to the house elf outside the vacant. Salah pencet kan gua. Ini bukannya kita habis nih. Oh. In the shadow of time. Ini dulu ya. It's all gobbledygook. 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 It's all belagug. Oke, ini saatnya kita mengunjungi Room of Requirement kayaknya. Gila. Requirement. Saatnya kita fast travel to the room of requirement. Oh, ada siapa nih? Mission gue di sini. Bentar ya. Siapapun itu, sebentar. Tanamanku subur. Subur. Masak apa gue? Alex Felicis. Nah, itu yang bagus tuh. Apa tuh? Tangan. Hand. Mana ya? Yang ini ya? Ada yang bagus yang lainnya. Mengecewakan sekali. Gua upgrade dulu. Tangan jadi materi. Yang tangan, nah ini dia nih. Aduh, Fuper. Coba bisa di ini nggak sih? Lihat, nggak bisa. Nah, saatnya gua ke Hogsmeade bentar. Kita cari duit. Kita buang-buang Hogsmeade. Sini aja, jual ke dia. Itu belum gue aktifin ini ya. Full flame-nya.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Ada Bang Putu. Anjing Bang Putu nggak tuh. Hogsmeade. Salah jalan gue goblok. Gue belum tandain gitu. Udah. Ini kok nggak jalan sih? Wah, nggak jalan.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these
Novelty
socks.
socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have socks.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Why is he dancing?
See? And you said the charms come out in the wash, but it
I've never known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Gue juga bisa joget nih.
Don't be absurd.
Gue juga joget, tenang, gue juga joget. Excuse me, man. This is a dance battle between me and your son. Mau join lo? Lu mau join lo? Ntar dulu, jualan baju dulu.
All out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Jual. Jual aja, punya gue tetap lebih bagus. Jual. Nggak bisa jual semua gitu langsung. Apa nih? Hampir aja. Kita compare. Nggak bisa di-compare anjing. Jual. Ini menarik gak nih? Ini menarik kah dari toko dia? Plus 90. Punya kita plus berapa? Alah.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Mana sih anak joget tadi? Masih joget loh. Jamona. Ini mana ya full flame kok belum, masa nggak aktif sih?
It's not like her to forget.
Aktif anjir. Poppy.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Lu anak poacher lu ya?
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Why not keep
I don't
the
suppose
egg?
you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well, sounds about right.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a
And
sign
after
of aggression.
that, maybe
or
you can
food.
see my egg.
We should
if
stay
you know
on
what I
foot.
mean. If you know what I mean.
Oh, and one more thing.
Revelio.
Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. So. Let's go. Let's meet our dragon. Our beautiful dragon. Oh my god.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely.
Holy shit.
It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Holy
Revelio.
moly. That's a big dragon. Hello, beautiful dragon. Beautiful dragon.
Poor thing must be well sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
GPS?
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until
Revelio.
Ya, apaan nih?
Confringo!
At least 10 usually.
Revelio.
Wow. Where are you, Smithy?
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Where are you, Smithy?
There she is again.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
What? Yang bener dong, benerin nih. Gimana nih, nggak kayak Hermione lu? Reparo. Oculus Reparo.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Oh, where? Where?
Watch your step.
Oops.
Revelio.
Horklum juice. Should we go downstairs? Should we go
She
down?
must have been starved to pick off the grass.
Or just raring for a fight.
Mana sih?
Quiet, what was that?
What was that? Easy, dragon, easy. Coba tunjukin deh, tunjukin.
Well, there's no coming back now.
Jalan dong.
Wait here, I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Kita bisa begitu. Mana nih? Ngomong aku ke kiri ke kanan ya. To the right. Kasih tahu, Cok.
It's her domain. Make sure we keep at it.
Oh my
We've
God,
just
oh my
got to
God.
make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Oke. Kita tunggu dia nyemak dulu. Oke. Dia beres.
We can get to that. We can get to the nest.
Jangan greedy ya, jangan greedy.
Keep leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
You tell me, kan ada ini anjing. Tenaga ya, gimana ya? Tenaga upgrade bridge ya.
If we just return her egg, we make it out without too much fuss.
Taruh, cepat, taruh telurnya. Taruh bijinya. Oh. Dikira kita mau ngambil. Nggak mungkin dimakan dong ya. Kalau dimakan masih udah game over dong. Udah cukup sampai sini ceritanya dong ya. Waduh. Tapi Poppy dimakan nggak apa sih? Masih lanjut ceritanya. Ya paling ada beritanya aja. Awas Poppy tahan. Terus tadi makanan. Mau megang gue tahu gak bisa. Oh, telurnya dimakan. Oh enggak, telurnya diambil. Wow. Fantastic beast.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Wow. Not at all.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie.
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Okay. Balik ke Hogsmeade lagi.
How could I have been so blind?
Bye, Papi.
Bombarda!
Gua sini yuk, biar kita dapat Imperio. Wah, 32 ini lagi. Anjir, masih banyak banget. Main quest kita tinggal 8 lagi. Let's go. Tadi kita dapat sampah ya kayaknya. Sebelumnya, mari kita ke toilet dulu dan ambil air sebentar ya. Hello. Are we ready to continue?
Aku siap.
Anjing jauh banget. $2,950, buset, 2 kilo cuk. Ini apa nih? Niffler mulu yang gue dapet.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Revelio.
Hello.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne.
For Anne.
I need to see her.
Was there anything else?
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Apa tuh livid? The catacomb assign yield more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestor was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else. I could not ignore it. Any area behind the great room which had suffered decay. Immediately turning the sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further. It only be removed the object.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Kemana lu? This way, bro. This way, brother.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
I'm not.
Confringo! Defender! Bombard! Fringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Accio!
The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Revelio!
Hey, what a petite.
This room is taller than...
Wingardium Leviosa!
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Revelio.
Harry, you can do it. No.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
You have no idea. Pam para pam 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 para pam 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 para pam.
Defender.
Powerful.
Revelio.
We've read the world of another spider. I shall sleep better.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio.
Kemana kita, Pak? Find the relic. Mending ke kiri kanan. Kiri kanan kulihat saja.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile.
Hermione Granger.
Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Weh, lu udah duluan aja lu.
Wingardium Leviosa. There's something here by the altar. Depulso. Accio.
Hello.
Confringo. Defender.
Wanna die? Oh, mereka laba-laba tuh kalah sama Divindo ya.
What did you find?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Yeah,
of course.
Bisa ada kebetulan gitu ya.
I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
That's how you do it. Tapi dapat dari mana lagi bonesnya?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio and Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio.
Salah.
Confringo. Capulso. Revelio.
Gue kira bisa, oh
Capulso.
ini.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Oh, ini ke jalan balik ya. Oke. Accio.
Accio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa.
Come here, bones. Come here, bones.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
What is it?
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Oh, mau dong. How do you know?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Yes, I'd like to learn Imperious.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Well, I'm the chosen one. I can do everything I want. Whoa. Set. Belokannya tajam, bro.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo!
Bentar, kita pakai dulu di mana ya? Bombarda bagus. Confringo. Masih Imperio. Ya udah Bombarda ganti dah.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Sini apa nih? Kayak nggak bisa ya.
Accio.
Kok Accio? Bisa juga.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Oh, masih banyak lagi.
Accio.
Gimana caranya?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Kurang satu lagi. Oh, gini. Yoi.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yang ini apa nih?
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Udah gue bilangin sampo gue clear. Kok head and shoulders sih?
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Kayaknya kita terlalu cepat ya kesini. Pakai aja nggak sih?
Revelio.
Mama. FPS drop, cok. Sampai FPS drop gini.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Confringo! Revelio!
What the hell? Kaget gue itu.
Lovely.
Confringo! Hold on. Don't give up yet.
The relic. We found the relic.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be?
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Wah, nggak bisa nih. I'm sorry, man.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
PC di PS?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
PC bang.
Fine.
Nanti mau coba.
This is unfathomable. But I suppose if
CDP
you
banyak
want
banget
that
nih.
responsibility, it may just save what is left of
Bisa
my
ada
friendship with
kedavra ini.
Sebastian.
Murid-murid.
Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperia. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
You have no idea.
I'm sorry. Sebastian, we have to go. Accio! Confront!
Waduh.
Defender! Confront! Confringo! Defender! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
No potion gua.
Confringo!
Salah sini gak sih?
Revelio!
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
Keren ya. Lagunya bagus banget sih.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I.
Kita tidak bisa mengorbankan pertemanan mereka.
How long would the spell last? How long would Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did.
Kok bisa?
He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Wah, perjalanan jauh juga nih, masa nggak bisa pakai ini.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! There, by the hamlets. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Ebelios! Imperium!
At your service.
Confringo! Defender!
I've been fighting.
Levioso!
Confringo! We have to fight!
You will. Let's get this.
Confringo!
Aku belum sampai sini, tapi apa aja. Nah, cobain nanti di ini. Gue juga nggak tahu sih. Cobain nanti pas di gameplay lo. Kalau mau sebelum apa namanya, sebelum kuasinya tuh dibikin ini dulu apa namanya, dibikin save apa namanya, save data dulu, di save dulu. Jadi biar tahu gitu. Atau enggak ya cara cepat lihat di YouTube. Cara tidak merepotkan.
Boy! What have you done?
Oh boy, oh boy,
Saved
oh boy.
my sister!
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Okay. In the shadow of we managed to throw the loyalist attack. Saatnya kita ngobrol sama si Paman. Paman, maafin kita, Paman.
What was he thinking?
Paman.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Waduh.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Why? Why, Sebastian? Coba belanja dulu jual apa deh? Ini sih. Lo orangnya pergi gara-gara habis tadi.
Revelio.
Habis berantem tadi ya. Orangnya pergi. Kita buka dulu pintunya.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora, kita udah ultimate loh guys, BTW. Udah level 3.
Revelio.
Jadi yang Demi Guys udah ada kelar ya. Mission Demi Guys itu. pastikan kita nggak buka banyak chest ya. Siapa terdapat loot
Revelio.
yang bagus. Ini apa nih? Duit 3 doang, 3 buat beli permen ini kagak. Permen sugus jadi kagak bisa kayaknya.
Revelio.
Gimana chestnya? Sini. Wih, dapat one. Dapat one baru. Masih kita sekarang? Wah, anjing 2000. Saatnya kita gunakan fitur gamenya, yaitu fast travel. Itu di mana ya? Sini. What you up to now? What you up to now? Pasti gitu deh.
You can't imagine
bukan.
how inconvenient travel was.
Imagine.
You! It took us 3 days to find your brother, and your mother almost squashed him first. You know how much she hates dung beetles.
Ini kayak suratnya Ron
but I
Weasley
bet
ya.
that's why you did it, eh? Well, let's see how much you like being turned into an insect next time you test my temper.
Wah, keren juga. Gila, sedetail itu tuh game ini tuh. Si developernya kagak berhenti bikin Easter egg atau apa gitu anjir. Keren gitu. Sedetail itu game-nya. Penampilan kita kayak badut. Anjir, ini jelek banget.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
I have no idea.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Gue minta bayarannya aja sih. Mana bayaran gue? Oke. Bell tombing. Mana? Loh, oh ini. Kita ngobrol dulu sama si Poppy Sweeting ya masih. Si Poppy Sweeting. Kok nggak bisa ini? Kok nggak bisa apparate anjay. Ya udah, kok nggak bisa apparate, kita terbang. Poppy Sweeting.
Oh good, you're safe.
Of course.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
What?
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
What's Snidget?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Gara-gara kuis sialan tadi ini gak tahu.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot, especially not with wizard kind, and not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Cewek semangat banget sih.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay. See you around. I see you around. Oke, mitra Waqwaw, kita akhiri live streaming kita pada malam hari ini. Sore ke malam ini ya. Thank you mitra Waqwaw udah menonton. Dulu kita absen lagi, tadi ada siapa aja? Ada Riznaldi Rahman, ada abang gua Putu Aditya, ada KMZ Putra ya, yang juga memainkan game ini di PC. Mantap ya, seru ya emang game ya, dan sangat detail. Itu dia yang gue suka. Oke, kita akhiri dulu. Jangan lupa tinggalkan like juga dan subscribe ke channel Waqwaw Gaming. Kita bertemu lagi di live streaming berikutnya. See you, selamat malam, and Waqwaw pamit. Oke.
Fearless.